Hi fellow birdies, and welcome back to another edition of SongByrd's Eating Show. In today's video, I'm doing like a what I eat in a day where I show you what I eat in a day when it's late. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now for breakfast, I'm starting with something special. This is really good stuff. I've been having it like a few times. Pretty simple, it's 2 ingredients, peanut butter and cake frosting, but it's really good. This one's a bit different because vanilla frosting and crunchy peanut butter. Not gonna lie, I was kind of worried about it because I'm not as big of a fan of like, crunchy as I am of like creamy peanut butter, but there wasn't any at the store. But it turned out to be quite good. The main downside is just a small tendency for it to fall apart a little bit. This reminds me of her very successful like fudge she made for the holidays, which is just creamy peanut butter and vanilla frosting. As you can see, I have quite a bit of it. It's not terribly unhealthy. You may notice my voice is a little bit off. That's because I'm a little bit on the sick side. We came down with a little bit of a cold. It's been a thing. I'm trying to think of a positive thing to say about it. I'm not really succeeding. But I will say one thing that did have a bad thing, but turned out to give us some information to be useful for the future is our internet went down completely for like 4 days. And as a result, we had to try alternatives. And we found that each of our phones can be turned to a mobile hotspot. Or like if she's doing like a live stream, working on my stuff while she's doing her live stream without worrying about interfering with, causing lag or bandwidth issues. And frankly, that silver lining totally makes it worth it, even though it's 4 days without. Now in this case, there's no, silver lining. This is all gold. I can't believe I wasn't so fond of fudge when I was growing up. I really wasn't. I didn't really know much about it, but I was really fond of it. Leave me in the description below, folks. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera. I'll see you again come lunch. I'm back with lunch. This time I decided to make myself some hot dogs. I decided to take a suggestion from my wife and try to use up some of the Dijon mustard rather than my usual yellow. We'll see how that works out. I like the Dijon, but I'm not sure I like it with a hot dog. It feels like it's more suited for like a bratwurst kind of meat. It's got this odd, like, almost spice to it. Maybe the wine. Yeah, because apparently it's made with white wine. I'm probably not going to repeat this again, not with this one. I may have like a sandwich or something, It's not bad. I'll finish it off. What kind of toppings do you guys like on your hot dogs? So as opposed to these Philistines over here, do you care for ketchup? Do you want to pair with the proper mustard? Or maybe some like chili or, relish. Or garlic salt. Garlic salt is really good on hot dogs, let me tell you. What are some of your favorites? Let us know in the comment section below. I'll finish the rest of this off camera. Let's say it's a pretty big snack. It's orzo. It's very healthy. Lots of, vegetables. You got tomato, you got various chilies, you got corn, you got black beans. This recipe got from Julia Pacheco's channel. We love it so much. I keep, making it or having Crystal make it. It's so good. I mentioned this before, but we like to make this ahead a lot. Like a big batch, and then we'll heat up again in the future. I think we did like a double batch for this one. So it was like this absolutely massive thing of orzo and veggies. So yeah, this is like one of my little if I'm really hungry, I'll just grab a bunch of orzo and start eating. What's something like that for you? Something that you feel safe eating as much as you want kind of thing. One thing we're considering is mixing it with burritos. Imagine a beef and bean burrito with orzo. Oh, and cream cheese, like you said. I'll see you folks again come dinner, I think. I'm back with dinner. I'm gonna be having some black bean noodles and some seaweed rolls. One of the things I really like about what we do is I can try all kinds of different foods. This is definitely one of my favorites. Well, I gotta say, I like salmon noodles even more. Especially the rosé ones. Yeah, but I like spicy, She's crazy. She doesn't like spice. Can't imagine why I wouldn't like spice. If we hadn't done this, I don't think I've ever had black bean noodles. Would you really want, if I had just, read it one day, I'd probably be like, it's just beans. Why would I want it? But it's really good. Pretty good day today, I'll say that. Got most of my stuff done. Let's just say we had a special birthday present for someone. Seaweed roll time. Ooh, this one's spicy. Per my wife, this is called gamari. It's definitely quite spicy. It's kind of like definitely why didn't you say so? I would have eaten even more for that. And with very few exceptions, you can take, well, I guess cake, I would want it to be spiced, but most foods, most savory foods, tell me it's spicy, my interest always goes And even sweet food, like that spicy caramel, popcorn I really loved. I don't really have a whole lot right now. Like, and I'm feeling definitely, quite a bit better. Like, I'm coughing every so often, but it's improved a lot. Like, used to I was like coughing constantly. I should be doing some live streams again soon, I imagine. I'm gonna pop out for now. Enjoy the rest off camera.